Infinite color. Woo!
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome in to another edition of Friday Night Live. And of course, you see the beautiful Miss Alma. She's not here. She's working today. So it's going to be just me, right? And it's been me all day long, sitting here. I don't know what y'all been up to today, but I've been doing schoolwork. Would somebody please help me with some economics? Oh my God, macro economics. I'll tell you what, this stuff's kicking my tail for sure. So what's everybody up to? We sit here in North Kakalaki and we get snow today. Snow, of all things. Nobody likes snow. That don't even make no sense. Who likes snow? Makes me want to be somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. Makes me want to be somewhere else. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Somewhere else and what everybody else is up to and all that good stuff. But first, let's check out who's in the chat so far tonight. And of course, we got our friends, the Cruisers in here. What's going on, guys? And then we got Mr. Jeffrey Resendez in here. There's Mary Ellen Dillon. All right. And we got Selling Away with 10K. What's going on? Najuma Brown. Mr. Blaine. Hey, Blaine, you kept me up too late last night. Shoo-wee. Lord help me. And then we got Mr. Anthony Simone. What's going on, guys? Woo! He's right. So who else we got? We got Mr. Danny Griswold. He's part of the late night crew last night. Whew. I stayed way too late. Mr. Aaron Smith, what's going on? Miss Nautical Nurse Nancy. Woo! Miss Nancy. Midlife Crazy, what's going on, guys? Then we got our friends, the Traveling Gilberts. Cool. Everybody saying hey to each other. That's awesome. We got the Beach Life in here. My chat jumped on me. We also got Josh, but always on the move. We got Mr. Lila Harden in here. What's going on, girl? We got Land Cloud Adventure in here. So, yeah. Hey, I'm getting there, Nancy. I am getting there. This is my last class before the big project. Now, the big project, you got to take everything I'm supposed to learn during this whole time and put it all together, do a simulation, an entrepreneurial simulation. And, I'm going to have to run a fake company and, do all kinds of junk. Craziness. I ain't looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to officially getting this stuff out of the way. Hopefully we can get this out of the way before next month. And then the end of next month anyway, for sure. But all right, I don't know if I missed anybody. I'm sure I did. Plump Travelers in the house. What's going on? Cool. Mr. Dewey Ski in the house. All right, guys. If I missed you, I apologize. Holler at me again. Mr. Chris Goose in the house. What's going on? Miss Holly Ayers. Cool. Uh-oh. Miss Daughter from Nurse Nancy, she got her first of 2 COVID shots today. You wiped out on the ice. See, I told you, ice and snow. It sucks. It sucks. You know, Miss Alma got her first shot the other day, and she got her next one scheduled at the end of the month, which is cool. They also here in our county, they're going to start distributing the vaccine to other residents. I think Alma knows that stuff, but she said she's going to sign me up. So I guess I'll be getting mine whenever they start giving them out for sure. Got Duck Drivers cruising in here. What's going on? Yep. But you wiped out on the ice. See, that's what I don't like that stuff, Miss Nancy. I hope you get to feeling better. Hope you didn't hurt yourself too much. But of course, you know, people saying hi. That's awesome. You know, I was thinking about am I going to talk about tonight? I ain't got Miss Alma sitting here telling me what to talk about. I got to come up with stuff on my own. So I'm like, you know, let's talk about the snow outside. And of course, there ain't much of it, so there ain't much to talk about, right? But I don't know if y'all seen in our Facebook group, this week I posted one of those memes or whatever, and then the question was, first time on a plane, where did you go? So I thought about that in conjunction with the snow. I don't know if y'all read my comment. Lovey Fat Live, what's going on, friend? But you know, the very first time I ever went on an airplane, I had to fly with work, and I had to fly to Massachusetts. I can't even remember what the name of the town. I flew into Boston, of course, but by me agreeing to go, I told the boss, I said, you got to have me a driver. I'm not going up there in the snow driving with all those crazy people. I don't want to drive around here. So, I mean, hey. So they agreed to it. They got me a driver. So, but when we flew into Massachusetts, there was 28 inches of snow already on the ground. I was there 5 nighs. And while I was there 5 nights, it snowed another 12 to 14 inches. I mean, it was like, it was probably about 12 inches because it was about 40 inches of snow during that time frame total. I think it was like one of the most snows they had. Crazy. I don't like snow. I don't know about y'all guys. Do y'all like snow? Let me know. I know a lot of people. I saw Miss Mary Dillon said her first time on a plane, she went to London. I'd like to go to London. I'd like to go, you know, I want to go on a trip. Of course, we love cruising, and that's out for right now, so we definitely can't do that. So, So, love to saying first flight was Vegas. Dewey saying into the air. I hear you, friend. I ain't no doubt. I mean, it's definitely something else. I mean, I did it. You know, I agreed to it just because I said, hey, I might not be ever do that again because I've never flown in my life. I mean, I was like, well, I might not ever have the luxury of ever flying again. So I ended up doing that, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it didn't bother me. I see we got family travel excursions in the house. We got cheap meal food cat in the house. Awesome. Of course, Jimmy said that love the snow, not me. We got Nana's hidden neighbor cooking bacon cracks. No snow in Arizona, Kentucky currently. That's good. I don't like no snow. I'm telling you, it's not my thing. And Gary saying no, but heck no. I'm with you, Gary. We've talked about this stuff. Of course, Nancy saying she likes the snow but not the ice. I understand that part for sure. Larry said 1970. I was born in 1973, Larry. That's been a long time ago. That's getting close to the Wright brothers right there now. Got Jerry said first time he flew to Florida and went to Walt Disney World. Cool. I've never been to Walt Disney World. Not really my cup of tea. I mean, I'm not big on amusement parks and shit. And that's, of course, as I'm older, I definitely all the kids. I try to stay away from them. I like my grandbabies to show up, and hang out for just a little bit, and then I like to send them on their way. I like to feed them full of sugar, get them cookies and snacks and all kinds of stuff like that. So, but I said technically he was born in England. So, okay, I hear you. Gary saying first flight to St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. I bet that's pretty cool right there now. PCB, Florida, from Denver, Colorado. Awesome. Cool. So, I mean, that got me, of course, this question got me to think about just what can I talk about and, incorporate the snow into it and that kind of stuff. Dewey said he flew so much when he was little, he don't remember his first flight. I hear you. So there's a lot of people like that. That flew. My family didn't fly. If we went somewhere, we drove, which is another one of my questions. I mean, I don't. I had another question. I'm gonna pop it up there, but when you travel, do you prefer flying or do you prefer driving? Now, of course, me, I like flying, but it costs money. And me being thrifty, I try to drive if I can. Now, Miss Alma, she says it's more than 3, 4, 5 hours she's out. She'd rather work an extra day at the hospital to pay for the airplane tickets or whatever. Beach Please, what's going on, friends? Welcome. But yeah, I mean, what about y'all? Y'all prefer driving, flying? Chris said he got plenty of snow up there. Hey, I tell you what, it's beautiful. I mean, snow's beautiful. I like seeing it, but it's like my grandbabies. Love seeing them come, but I want them out of here pretty quick. Oh. Said she was born in 1973. It was a good year. Ain't no doubt about that. Not only, it was a great year for well, you were born in 73. I was born in 73. Kiss. The band Kiss. That's right. Dun, 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 dun. I see people tell them whether. Nancy says she likes some road trips. Hey, right now, I mean, you can find some cheap flights for sure. Dewey said he loves to drive, but it depends on where he's going. Danny says he prefers driving unless it's Atlanta. Now, I tell you what, Atlanta traffic sucks. There ain't no doubt about it. More flying. Mary Dillon, Plump Travelers, Josh, flying. Awesome. So, yeah, I got cheap meal food cats that love road trips. This chat jumps on me. I apologize. Oh, but yeah. There's Miss Moonshine Jennifer in the house. What's going on, girl? We miss you. We love and miss you too. I mean, we don't get to see you as much. But glad you could stop in and hang out for a minute or two. Mr. Kiss, 1976. Oh, man. Hey, that live album, I think that's one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites, no doubt. Now, I think it was 76, right? Wasn't it 76? I think. Can't remember my brain. I used to know all this stuff, but ain't no doubt. Oh, take a road trip to Atlanta any day. Well, nah, I like Atlanta now. I like my Falcons. I like my Braves. I don't like hanging out down in Atlanta though. It's not my cup of tea. Cheryl Zinski, welcome in. Hey, that's a long drive. I tell you, see, I grew up and my dad was he actually he was born in South Carolina, but he grew up until his junior high school. Somewhere up in that time he moved to North Carolina. But he lived in California, out in the desert. And so we'd go back to visit family out there, and I've been 3 or 4 times. It's been a long time ago, but we'd pack that old car up, pack it full. It was, well, when I was very little, it was just 3 of us boys, and then my sister came along. But 4 kids in a car, all packed in there, driving almost 3,000 miles from North Kakalaki to California. And my dad, he didn't believe in, we didn't stop and get no hotels. We didn't stop and at McDonald's and stuff like that. No. He drove, stopped, got gas. I mean, hey, we'd stop at a rest area for lunch and eat a bologna sandwich. Same thing for dinner. I mean, thrifty. No, he's old cheap ass. I'm thrifty. He's cheap. But yeah, so I mean, now of course, I am with Miss Em. I'd rather fly if we can. I mean, just you get there, less stressful. Don't have to, we're going on a trip. Just get on the plane and go if we can. Now of course, our closest cruise port is Charleston, South Carolina. 3.5, 4 hours, depending on traffic, whatever. So I mean, that's not bad. I can handle that. But you get much more than that. I mean, we have drove to Miami. That's 12.5 hours. We drove to Mobile Port. That was like 9 hours. We drove to Port Canaveral, which was like 8.5, 9 hours. I mean, it's thrifty, cheap. Yeah, I guess it depends on who's doing the who's doing the talking. I guess absolutely. But Lev is saying that he needs to go on the Sunshine out of Charleston. Now, speaking of the Sunshine out of Charleston, now me and Miss Alma, we booked this trip way back. Our October cruise got canceled, actually we booked one last July. It got canceled. That was out of Charleston. Then we had the October group cruise. It got canceled. And we had a February cruise. We was afraid it was going to get canceled. So we moved it back to the Sunshine in May. So May 1st through like the 10th, we're doing a back-to-back cruise. And if anybody doesn't have anything going on, hey, hit me up. I mean, come on out there and get on the Sunshine with us, and let's go to the Bahamas. I mean, it's Nassau and Half Moon Cay. It's definitely going to be fun. I mean, we're going to be there, right? Oh, I see Larry saying that he used to travel by Greyhound. I hear you. That's a long drive. Ooh. 55 hours. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Yeah, Dewey, that's how we were when we come out. We were in Cancun back in October. And we were supposed to have direct flights. So we flew out of Charlotte straight to Cancun. Coming back, they took us to Dallas and then to Charlotte. I don't know why. I'm sure it was some way they could save money or make more money or something, but it definitely didn't make any sense as far as flying goes. I tell you, yes, nurses. I mean, Alma, she always has to ask off. She has to ask off a week in advance, not a week, a month in advance. And if it's a weekend, she has to find her own coverage. She can't ask off. If she gets off, she got to find somebody to cover for her. And the way it is at her hospital, I mean, they're always so much turnover. It's hard to keep, get somebody to cover for you. See, Miss Mary Dillon says she on the Sunshine. We had a great time. Eric said, cheap means you just look at the price. Thrifty understands the concept of money well spent. There you go. That sounds right. That sounds, yeah. Love said, Half Moon K is on the bucket list. Awesome. So, yeah, I mean, if you're able to, please, like I say, you know, if you can, come on out there down there to Charleston, get on a boat with us. I think I posted that in the chat as an event on the events page thing, just to put that out there, just in case somebody's able to. I know there's a lot of group cruises and stuff going on, so this is not a group cruise, but it's just if you ain't got nothing going on, come on out and hang out with us. I mean, definitely. So, I mean, speaking of, if we talk about, flying or driving, we're talking about trips. When is our next vacation, and when is your next vacation trip? I mean, Jeffrey, when is your birthday? You say 5 days. If May 10th, it'll be 5 days till your birthday, so that's May 15th. My birthday's May 19th. I know a lot of great people with birthdays in May. Chat done jumped on me again. Sorry if I miss you stuff, but where's everybody traveling to? Where's everybody traveling to? Da, 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 da. Like I said, we were supposed to in February. We were supposed to go to Egypt. To travel tour. Kim and Neil putting together a group trip to Egypt, and we were a part of that. I believe Dewey was a part of that, and we were going to go to Egypt. But with everything going on in the world, the craziness. Everybody knows about the craziness going on. We just postponed it. So I mean, what's everybody else's? So while I was saying, I got mixed up. I was looking at the chat there, but like I said, we were supposed to go to doggone Egypt. Now I think we might be going to Mexico. Dewey says he's going to Mexico. He said he's going to San Diego and then Cancun. Well, I mean, I wore this Cancun shirt because I'm going to Cancun too. February, me and Miss Alma, we're going to go down there to Mexico and hang out. We enjoyed our last trip so much that we're going to do it again. Different place this time around. I see Cheryl saying that May 17th to Alaska, birthday is May 8th. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of great people. See, I'm telling you, a lot of great people with birthdays in May. I mean, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, I've got 2 grandbabies, my daughter-in-law, my grandparents, they passed away now, but their birthdays were in May. A lot of great birthdays in May, for sure. I see Chad done jumped on me again. Man, this thing. I see they're going on Conquest in April out of Miami, Key West, and Cozumel. Now, I've been to Cozumel, but I haven't been to Key West. Sounds great. I'd like to do that sometime. Gary said next year is Independence on the Seas, May 20th. Cool. Jefferson, yep. Birthday's the 15th. Mary Dillon's supposed to go to Ireland in June. This is canceled again. Next cruise is just after Thanksgiving. I hope everything gets back to going like it's supposed. We want to get back on a cruise. We want to go continue traveling. I said, Gary said, of course, I'll be driving up your way again next month. You going to see that grandbaby again? Awesome. And if we can, we're going to meet up, Gary. If we're able to. So we got Plump Travis, and their next vacation will be when the Canadian border opens up. Going to see my kids and grandkids in New Mexico. Yeah, they're keeping y'all on lockdown. I mean, sometimes is it a good thing or a bad thing? I know here in America, we'll fuss about our freedoms, our rights, and then the crazy world happens sometimes, and sometimes Seems like other countries put you on lockdown, but yeah, so it's a give and take, I guess. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. See, family travel excursion, we were traveling to the Outer Banks in Salem, Mass. You know, I've never been to the Outer Banks. Lived in North Carolina all my life and have never been to the Outer Banks. I have been to the North Carolina coast, just not to the Outer Banks. That beach place on July 18th, Carnival Horizon, fingers crossed. Well, I got my fingers crossed. I got my toes crossed that we'll be getting back to doing that for sure. Next scheduled vacation, Chris saying Alaska cruise. Awesome. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. I mean, I know I definitely want to be, I know I'm definitely ready to do some more traveling for sure. And this doggone chat done jumped on me again. I'm not sure what the resort is right offhand. I mean, I tell you the truth, I'm drawing a blank. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know it's Nautical Nurse Nancy. You going to Mexico? February 18th. Oh my God. Nancy, we got to meet up, right? I mean, I know he's going. It's like a reunion. It'd be like a reunion. Man. Yeah. I mean, that's the way to do it. I mean, you know, all these cruises getting canceled. I mean, you got to get out there and still get out there and visit and travel and have a great time, enjoy life for sure. A lot of people saying hey to each other. Awesome. I love when people's talking to each other and all that good stuff. That's how this community is. A lot of great people. Cheryl saying birthday in May, me, her mom, her dad, her brother. I'm telling you, it's a good month for sure. For sure. Of course, Nancy said she got family trips to the Wisconsin Dells January 23rd. I mean, y'all were supposed to have done that, but you weren't feeling good, I think. Right, Nancy? Da, 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 da. All right. This doggone chat. Oh, my goodness. Braden says, I love the Poppy. That's my long-haired grandbaby. Love that boy. He come and visit the other night. If y'all look on our YouTube channel, I put a little short video up there of him saying hello, Woo Crew. He is such an adorable kid for sure. Nautical Nurse Nancy says, we're going to the Riu Palace Peninsula. Oh, I keep wanting to say paradise for some reason. I don't know why I want to keep saying paradise, but that Riu Palace Peninsula. There you go. Jay Submariner Born, what's going on, friend? Just dropping in to say hello. I'm glad you did. Hope you get to feeling better. I know you had was it surgery on your jaw or tooth, or I'm not sure. I just know that y'all was lighting that doggone polo up last night. But hope you get to feeling better for sure. Yep, so they're heading to the Dale, 2nd of 10. Hey, Kentucky Trap, hey, thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you were able to stop in tonight. Thank you. And hope you can come back for sure. There you go. Hashtag that creator life. That's right. Absolutely. Chat done jumped on me again. Cool. All right, so cool deal. So, you know, we got some trips planned. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, again, we got the travel bug. I mean, we just don't like hanging around here in North Carolina, especially in the wintertime. I mean, today it snowed. I mean, we saw some snow. there wasn't really no snow, but it just reminded us of, we'd rather be somewhere tropical, hanging out, especially with a lot of great friends, right? And speaking of traveling, I mean, here's my next question. Do you like traveling alone or in a group? I just got through talking about, be like a reunion down there in Mexico. I mean, I always, these group cruises and stuff like that, I was like, I don't really know if I want to, go on one of these group cruises or not. I mean, it's like, yeah, a lot of great people. I mean, you see them online or whatever, and you go, uh-oh. Baby, come home. She's on her way. She's on her way. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, the itch. Got that itch ready to get back for sure. Love saying he's going March or April, going to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. I tell you what, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've told it but my in-laws has a timeshare up there, up in that area. And they beg us to use it, but I think their week is like November, December. And of course, we don't like the cold. And then, of course, mountains is not our favorite thing. We like going to the beach. Now we like cruising. It's something else for sure. Just jumped on me again. Miss Nautical Nurse Nancy says she loves groups. Now I've seen, some of the group cruises you've been on, and we got to meet up in Cancun, and after that changed my mind. I mean, after being in our Marco Polo group and getting to know each other, it's like you go and you meet somebody, and it's like a long lost friend. I mean, you ain't seen them in forever. I mean, it's just, and you go and you have a great time. You already know who they are, so it ends up being a great time for sure. Barry said he likes both. I mean, we like we've been on trips with other people, not no group cruise, but with family. And it seems like you try to we like to do our own thing, but you have sometimes you gotta have family that they're always wanting to be a part of what you're doing, and you're like, love you, but get out of here, right? Honey said, for a small group, I'm with you on that. They got that big vlogger cruise. That's, it's going to be huge, and there's going to be a lot of great people on there. But we're just we're hesitant on that group cruise because it's going to be such a big group that we just don't know if that'd be our cup of tea. Dadgummit, this doggone chat. That's one of the things I hope they fix about that. I don't know if y'all know this, but StreamYard was purchased by another company, and they say they're going to still use the StreamYard name, but hopefully they'll work on some of the things. And that chat jumping thing is one that I wish they all work on. Dewey says, as a solo traveler, he likes traveling alone to explore new things and meet new people, but in a group it's equally as fun. True. I mean, now me and Miss Animal, we one of our things that when we go on cruises, we like to, we're always trying to meet new people. We go and talk to people at the bar, our favorite bar being the Atrium Bar. We're just sitting there and we strike up conversations with people. We just try to learn people's names. That's one of the biggest things that, we've not done in the past is learn their name. We're like, hey, we hung out with people and had a great time and then not know their name. And it's like, yeah, you remember that couple or you remember them? So we've been trying to do better at that. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can do stuff. I mean, so I say, our past experience, like going with family and, little groups, friends, family, it seems like everybody what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And it just becomes like everybody get a little crazy sometimes, and I'm like, I just want to do something by myself. And you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but we didn't have none of that here, when we was in Cancun. I mean, some people went and done this. Some people went and done other stuff. Nancy, she went parasailing. I mean, me, I just hung out by the pool most of the time. Oh, show. Jason, with all the friends we've made this community, I doubt we ever travel. Jay, I think you probably hit the nail on the head right there. During this crazy year that we had, I mean, we have met a lot of great people. We've not only met, we've doggone went on, this all-inclusive resort, things like that. We've got these Marco Polo groups. We got our YouTube channels. We're always hanging out. It's like we're all family, and it's like I think we'll all be pretty much hanging out with each other. I think we got some lifelong friends for sure. I see Miss Margie Butcher's in the house. Dr. saying big groups are tough to spend time. Yeah, that's what we always think. You got that big group of quality time. You got too many, then it's like, well, I want to spend more time with her. I want to spend more time with them. I wanted to, and or you're just trying to run to this, do that, trying to do everything, and it's not quality time. I think with the big groups, but I don't know. I know. There you go. That doggone Ronnie Gilbert. He's a cook. Mm-hmm. You're right. You are correct, sir. I mean, living here in North Carolina, especially right where I live at, I can be in Charleston, South Carolina, at the port, getting on a cruise ship in 3.5 hours, 4 hours. I can be at Myrtle Beach, not my favorite beach, but hey, I could be at the beach 4 hours. I want to go to North Carolina coast. I can be in North Carolina coast 5-6 hours. I want to be in the mountains. I mean, hour and a half. I can be in the North Carolina mountains. If I want to go to Tennessee, that's what, 3 hours? I mean, it's just like a centralized location right here where we live at. It's just bam. Can experience all kinds of different things for sure. And I've always said that it's definitely been a great place to live. The temperature is not that bad. I mean, we get cold winters, usually 20s to 30s is usually our lows. We do get in the teens. Sometimes we get a cold snap, might get down there, down there at the 0 mark, but it don't happen too often around here. But we don't get very much snow. I mean, it just seems like it's a pretty good location for sure. But it's not like being, on the beach somewhere like Florida for sure. We've been thinking about Florida. I don't know if we'll make it to Florida or not. Got Jane in travel in the house. What's going on? Got the 6 traveling shorts in the house. What's going on, guys? What's going on? So, yeah. And that's another thing. The 6 traveling shorts, I mean, they're about an hour away from us. I mean, we've something else. Find a manager in Florida. Well, we thought about that. Miss Alma being a nurse, she can pretty much go anywhere. I'm getting my master's, of course, and I'm hoping to teach. I'm hoping to teach at the community college level, and I've been really thinking about remote learning, teaching it online. So if that's the case, maybe I can do that anywhere too. But they also have colleges in Florida, right? Absolutely. So yeah. Now Miss Alma, she done said she's late coming home. I already started the supper. I'm gonna have to jump off here for 1 second just to check on that. I'm I'm gonna throw out another little question there, and y'all ponder that for just 1 second. It won't be long, I promise. I just don't want her food to burn. All right, guys. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm back. What is your best vacation memory or worst? Of course, what is my best vacation memory? I don't know. I'm telling you what, I've got so many for sure. I mean, I have to think about that. I mean, I put that up there and I'm like, I know my worst. And I'm just talking is that it might be one of the best and worst kind of situations. The very first cruise I was on, and I was sick for 3 out of the 5 days. That's like one of the worst memories there. Whew. It wasn't so bad that I didn't go back cruising in 2017, and that's where I really fell in love with cruising. But that's probably one of the worst. I have to think more on that. Got Plump Travis saying our best vacation was our wedding vacation to Mexico in 2014. Awesome, guys. That's awesome for sure. That's awesome. See what happens when you show up late, Shauna. You don't know what's going on. Miss Alma is working. God. Just picking, Shauna. We love you. I see Lovey's. Mike saying that his worst was Disney. Son was 5 years old. Awful. And I said, Disney's not my thing. I'm glad people like it though. I mean, I see a lot of people having a lot of great times there. But it's not my thing. Get all them kids running around. I couldn't do it. Now we have, in Charlotte, just south of Charlotte there, we've got Carowinds, which is an amusement park. And I've been there and I've taken my son there, but you know how you get your kids and they get tired and fussy and I want to do this, want to do that. And, I get stressed. I can't handle all that. A bird landed on Tom's head when we were cruising on the Carnival Liberty at sea. And so, oh my gosh. Oh Lord. That could be bad. Now, I don't know if y'all seen my last, I guess it was our last cruise last January. We were on the Sunshine, out of Charleston and went to the Bahamas. And we were in port. It was Nassau. We've been to Bahamas so many times and Nassau so many times that we said we're just gonna stay on the ship. Oh my God! All the birds were flying up on the ship. One even pooped on me. Some people say it's good luck, but I didn't think it was good luck. Did not think it was good luck at all. Uh-oh. There you go. Absolutely. That's awesome for sure. I mean, that's great. Just being able to be with your loved one and just have a great time and no worries, especially on a cruise ship. I mean, that's living life. See, it sounds like me on my second cruise. I tell you what, being sick on a cruise ship's not fun for sure. Stingray City in Grand Cayman, I overcame a huge fear and had a great time. That's awesome, Holly. That's awesome. Now, I don't swim, so I don't really do too many water kind of excursions or anything like that. It's not me, but Miss Alma says she don't want to be swimming with no stingrays. I mean, you mention stingrays to her, and she'll tell you they killed Steve, and she don't want no part of that. Miss Alma just got home. You see that now, Lovey, I tell you what, our 15-year-old, fixing to be 16-year-old, he is not love you, baby. He's not a big fan of much of anything. I mean, teenagers, you know how they are, but I mean, we go to the beach. We get a room right there close to the pool so that he can go out in the pool, swimming pool by himself. No, he don't want to do that. He wants to stay where we're at. Now, if we go out to the pool, he won't do that. Now, we want to go walk on the beach because we enjoy walking on the beach. I hate the beach. I don't want to do that. We want to go play putt-putt. We love going to play putt-putt. No. We want to go out to eat. No. He's just miserable sometimes. Kids, I tell you. Gary said, best vacation memory is eating roasted pig for Thanksgiving dinner in St. Croix without entire extension. That's pretty cool right there. That'd be pretty cool for sure. I think that would be a pretty good doggone vacation memory for sure. Margie saying, best cruise was to Peru and back to San Diego. Best vacation was 6 weeks in Europe with a mom and dad, brother, when 18. Awesome. We want to travel. I'm telling you, we this Egypt trip that we're not going on, we didn't cancel it. We just postponed it. So hopefully we can do that. I'm going to knock some of this other stuff off our bucket list. We've not been to the Grand Canyon. I know some people say it's just a big old hole in the ground, but I want to go check it out. Uncle Nurse Sancy saying worst vacation was going to Disney in February when it was colder in Florida. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I can see that because you want to go to Disney, you ain't want to be freezing for sure. So I can see. Got Nana saying worst was the jellyfish sting last October while in Roatan. That'd be pretty bad for sure. No doubt. Pump Travis saying worst was driving on Greyhound across Canada with 5-year-old daughter and ex-wife. We had an overnight bus change, 2 a.m. Oh, my God. The daughter got sick. Oh. Whew, yeah. That sounds rough, Larry. I mean, no doubt. Like I say, best vacation probably all-inclusive Punta Cana. Cool. That's what I like hearing, man. I love hearing all these great stories. I even like hearing the worst ones. I mean, but, Gary saying, worst was last year when we fell off Segway in St. Lucius and shattered. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lord, that would be awful. Oh, my God. Your wife fell, man. Oh, Lord. That'd be awful right there for sure. Mary Dillon saying, best so far, toss of Hawaii or Ireland. Both are amazing. I'd love to go to both. I've never been. I mean, I think it would just be awesome for sure. Miss Lucy, hey girl. Hope you and Bill are doing well. Everybody saying hey to Alma and Lucy. See, Uncle Nurse Nancy saying we love to travel too. I mean, I tell you, we've got the travel bug for sure. I mean, we got the travel bug. We can't wait to get that kid upstairs out of the house so that we can travel more with Alma's schedule. Her being a nurse, I mean, we could take short trips easily. I mean, there's a lot of times she can have 5 days off in a row, in a week. Bam, long weekend, or have a 4-day weekend or something like that, and just fly somewhere and hang out for a couple of days and come back. We want to do it. I mean, we want to travel. We want to see, like I say, I mean, there's so much stuff in America that we want to see. I mean, so much stuff, other places that we'd love to go do. I mean, our favorite travel is cruising. We love that, but we want to get some other stuff in too. We love seeing Grand Cayman is awesome. There you go. Yeah, we've talked about that, Mike. That's Canyon. But Grand Cayman's awesome too. I've been to Grand Cayman a couple times, but Grand Canyon, I mean, My mom and dad, they actually went this past year. As a kid, we were coming back from California, going down the interstate, and I seen the sign, Grand Canyon. I said, Dad, let's go, let's go. He gets off the interstate, but it was taking too long, so he turned around. He had to get back. He had to get back on the interstate. It was messing with his schedule. He had to be home, so we didn't get to go. But me and Miss Alma, we've never been to Vegas. We're not big gamblers because we gamble, we usually lose. You know, we're lucky in life. We've got each other, so that's our, you know, our best thing for sure. But we definitely love to go. We'd love to go. Tom and I both were on snorkel excursion. We got some vinegar from the waiter. Yeah, whew, that would be bad. I mean, maybe, nah, I can't swim. That's the reason why I don't really go in the water, but stuff like that too. No, my Lucy's saying she went to Grand Canyon. You see me Zion in Vegas. See, I'd love to go check all that stuff out. I mean, I see other people's videos online and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, that's awesome. See, Cheryl saying, see, I mean, y'all got me wanting to go. Oh, yeah, there is. You're right, Gary. There is a lot more things to do in Vegas than gambling. I mean, now not that I wouldn't maybe put a few quarters in the slot machine or something, or a few dollars. But yeah, there's all kinds of other stuff that you can definitely do. We looked into it, and we just ain't never pulled the trigger on it. But we definitely. Bezo, what's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Rafi? What? Hope everything's well with you and Miss Amanda. I mean, the other night she wasn't feeling well. She also got her first vaccine shot. Oh. Can. That's right. You can swim like it says on your shirt. I can't swim, Rafi. Now, you know, we had the pleasure of meeting Raphael and his beautiful wife, Amanda, in, you know, Cancun, Mexico. They just popped up, surprised us, had a great time for sure. Had a great time. But, you know, Raphael, all I done was hung out in the pool. But, you know, it didn't come up to here, so I didn't worry about drowning. Beach, please. Woo! That's right. That's right. Nah, I've never been to Canada. Never been. I mean, I'd like to go, but I definitely have to go during the summer, right? That's too cold for me. It was a fantastic surprise. Oh, Alma would save me. I mean, if she was around, you know, she ain't out in the ocean having to get saved by Neil, you know. Now, Miss Alma could swim like a fish. I mean, we were in Cozumel and did a excursion to a private house, and she went snorkeling. I went snorkeling too. You know, I had the life vest on and a boogie board, and I jumped off in the water, and I mean, it's 20 foot deep. I don't know, 20, 30 foot deep right there off the dock. And but I had Jesus, you know, hanging out with me there. He made sure I didn't drown, and I got to see some fish, and I was like, "Yep, get me out of here." So I got to snorkel. Yep. There's definitely summer. See, that's another thing. I mean, you know, like going up New England, any of the cruises like that, it'd have to be summer, and maybe one day. Right now, we liking the sun a lot more than we like anything. So we definitely ain't checking nothing else out right now. But there's Timmy Ray the King. What's going on? Another good Kiss fan right there for sure. Now I'm seeing we're getting up 754. You know, so definitely, guys. Miss Sarah and Bob, you know, from the Coos Cruisers, they've got their live stream at 8 o'clock on the Coos Cruisers YouTube channel. Please go check them out. I know Mr. Nite Bob, he's been dropping the link here and there. I mean, so definitely go check them out. Great friends of ours. Speaking of Cancun, we got to meet them in Cancun as well. Great people. Love them to death. I mean, can't wait to, hang out with them again. Hopefully it's going to be soon for sure. And, yeah, I imagine you do want some sun. Ain't no doubt. I couldn't live up there. I mean, I guess I could if I was born there. I mean, you're born and raised somewhere. A lot of times you tend to stay there, right? I mean, that's like I'm in North Carolina. I'm born and raised in North Carolina. My family's here and all that. So I've definitely been hanging around North Carolina. And so I don't know. But Papa Mozo, what's going on? Our friend Papa. Papa got to come hang out with us, here at the house. He was in Charlotte. Like I say, Charlotte's like an hour away from us. And we just drove on down, picked him up. And took him back to the airport when he was in town. He had a few days off, and bam. See, that's what I like about this community. Great people, having a great time. Okay, all right, yeah, yep. He out there working on that race car, huh? I hear you. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Bezo, you know what I'm telling you? I hope he does. I mean, wouldn't that be awesome? Hey, I like that stuff. Speaking of that stuff, I don't have any in the house right now. But as soon as I do get some, I've got me a new shot glass I got to do shots out of. It just came in the mail today. Our friend from the Beach Life, Mr. Honey, he sent us a Beach Life shot glass. So I've definitely got to try that out. As soon as I try that out, I mean, I'll be posting pictures of that awesome shot glass for sure. But yeah, it's very nice over here in the North Kakalaki area. Ain't no doubt. There you go. That's right. You definitely need to do a shoey short. Absolutely, Rafi. That's definitely something you need to do. That's you, man. You are the shoey master. Papa saying, awesome, Sloppy Joe. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa. Hey, next time you're in town, I mean, we're definitely going to cook it up again because you rave so much about it, Definitely going to fish you some more. No doubt. Larry saying, live on the West Coast because it gets rare low 20s. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yep, today is too cold in North Kakalaki. I agree, Gary. We said on the polos, man, I ain't been able to get out and walk. I have to use this all doggone Bow Flex Max trainer there. That thing kicks my butt. I don't really care for it, but I gotta get back in shape. Gotta lose some pounds. I mean, in the past week, I have lost about 6 pounds. So that's good for sure. Gorgonzola potato salad. Now, I don't know. I'll try it out, but Papa loved that stuff too, for sure. All right, guys. I mean, here we are. 758, not 78. 758. So I'm glad everybody was able to join me tonight. Like I said, please go on over to Sarah and Bob's channel, the Coos Cruisers. The link's in the chat somewhere. If not, just look up Coos Cruisers. Thank you, Beach Life. There you go. That's right. Let's go raid the koozies. And, absolutely tell them we sent you over there. Big fans of ours. We're big fans of theirs. We just friends. For sure. I am Nautical Nurse Nancy. I'm going to get off here and give Miss Emma a big old kiss. We're going to get some supper, and then we're going to get on the Coos Cruisers YouTube. Okay, guys? All right. Hope to see everybody there again. Thank you for joining us tonight, or joining me. Miss Alma, she would love to have been here versus at work, but somebody's got to do it, right? So, all right, guys, see ya.
Stop! We can't take it anymore.
Good night, guys.